We are back now, the holiday edition of our series, What to Read. We've got a great roundup of some amazing new releases for the book lovers on your list. And here to share his picks is one of our faves, Isaac Fitzgerald. He's the author of the bestselling memoir, Dirtbag Massachusetts. I always love that title. I think it was good to see you.
Good to see you all.
Welcome back.
Happy holidays.
Yes.
Getting festive.
Yes, you got the bright red on.
That's
We're ready to go.
That's right, very Santa-like.
I'm trying.
So a lot of us are traveling. We love a good travel book. Already, I know Dylan wants this book. I want this book. The first book, Cabin.
Cabin by Patrick Hutchinson. It is hilarious. It is like touching. It is beautiful. You ever dream about just giving it all up, heading out to the woods, maybe buying some ramshackle shack, fixing it up? Every day, right? Patrick actually did it. He quit his 9-to-5. Well, he kept at it for a while. But what he finds out is that rebuilding a cabin isn't as easy as it seems. There's a lot of funny stories in this. It's kind of like a Bill Bryson-esque adventure, but the chapters are short, sweet, and hilarious, so you can rip right through it. And the thing that I just love the most about it is it's really, of course, it's about fixing up a place, but it's really about connecting with yourself and with nature. It's very like Henry Thoreau, but now. I loved it. It's funny. It's great.
Let's talk about what you call perhaps the best love story of the year.
Okay, listen. The days I loved you most. Just get the tissue boxes ready, okay? This is what I wanted. It's about Joseph and Evelyn. They're this incredible couple. They've known each other since they were children, playing by the seaside. They're gonna get together. World War II happens. They get through it. A bunch of American history happens alongside their very true tale of what it is to make a marriage work. So you've got this beautiful American history, and then you've got this love story. But what they're trying to do is figure out how to spend their final days.
Oh, wow.
And so it is sentimental. It is beautiful. But what I love most, it's kind of like The Notebook, Nicholas Sparks-esque, but it is so real. They have children. There's this true passionate love. And again, like I said, you're gonna cry. You're gonna laugh a bit too, but you're really gonna cry. I love it.
Brace yourself. All right, the next one you say is perfect for people who like historic adaptations.
Historic adaptations, that's right. It is Say Nothing by Patrick Radden Keefe. Let me tell you, this book came out in 2019. It was one of the best books of the year, if not one of the best books of the past decade. It is about the Troubles in Ireland. Patrick Radden Keefe is one of the best nonfiction writers working today. He did such a good job of putting this story down on the page, but he gives up, it's so well researched, but he gave up none of the story and the characters and the violence and the turmoil of that time. Now, FX has turned it into a show. It is on Hulu, and the show is fantastic. And I just want to share this one little thing with you. Patrick has up on his Instagram, you can find him on Instagram, he's reading from the book. While he reads from the book, there's a clip of the show playing, and you watch the detail that these producers took from the book and were able to put into the show. I mean, listen, this is if you have not read Say Nothing, read Say Nothing. If you haven't read any of Patrick's other books, read those too. He's phenomenal.
What do you got for the thriller fan?
Oh, my friends, Clean. Woof. This is a page turner. It's translated. It's about a woman who's been cleaning the house, been a caretaker in this Chilean family's house for 7 years. She knows all their secrets. She knows everything about the family. Something disastrous has happened, and the story is kind of slowly unfolding as she tells it to you. But was she driven mad by the repetition of her job? Was this a revenge plot? You're like on the edge of your seat as you try to figure it out. And let me tell you, what I loved about this book was the way that it was written. She describes these scenes of the monotony of housekeeping in a way that as you're reading it, you're starting to be like, am I going mad? What's going on with the repetition? It's one of those books that like really engages with your brain and draws you in. I loved it.
Okay,
really quickly.
Yes.
Yeah, really quick. You get us excited about everything. No, Johnny Appleseed.
Oh, come
on.
on. That's very kind.
Yes.
So for the past couple of years, I've been out on the road. I went into Massachusetts. I went into Ohio. I went into Pennsylvania. I went into Indiana. That's me trying to come down the Allegheny River. Did I buy like a little donut that was for a 3-year-old and try to float down in a raft? I did. Turns out paddles are very helpful.
Yes.
There I am. I had a floating bag that I was trying to stay on top of. It didn't work out very well. Eventually, I rented a kayak. But there's Johnny Appleseed. It's a statue in an H&M in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Really quick, who is Johnny Appleseed?
Johnny Appleseed is John Chapman. He's a real guy. Paul Bunyan, American icon, fake. Johnny Appleseed, real guy. He walked around the early frontier planting apple trees, but he's got such a complex story. It's so much more complex than what you're taught in school. All those apples, maybe more for Applejack and apple cider than for the horses. But anyways, thank you guys so much for having me.
Isaac, thank you so much. And for more on Isaac's book picks, head to today.com/books. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.